Hello again. This is Daryl, and Daryl's kindly agreed to allow us to film the assessment. Now, Daryl's already had the intraoral photos and the OPG. The reason I'm wanting to film this is because I've got a new toy, this Itera machine, and I was just dying to show it to you. There might be some of you out there who are lucky enough that you already have one of these, so you'll know all about it. But I just wanted to show you how simple it is to use and give you an idea as to how quickly it is to actually scan the teeth. So without further ado, we'll just tilt Daryl back. Now you don't need the light for this. The patient needs to wear the glasses. Okay, so you start on the lower. If you just open there for me. Now you can see on the screen to my left the images as they appear as we work our way around. You get the occlusal surface. So if it stops, if you move it too quick there, that's what's happened there. Move it too quick and it can't catch up. So you just simply go back a step. Keep going forwards, keep going forward. Now we're doing the lingual aspect there. All the way around, onto the left, over onto the buccal surface. So we're getting rid of all of that red there that shows up on the screen. Buccal surface on the right hand side. You can see the detail as you go along. And now you just occlusal surface of those anterior teeth. So if there's some little spots of red, it's often where it's a bit of saliva. So either you just go over the same spot twice, or a little puff of air. Okay, so this is the lower. You can actually have it in colour as well. You can blow it up on the screen. Great for pointing out plaque build-up. Great way of being able to get the patient in with the hygienist before you go ahead. So there's a little bit of detail missing on that incisal edge there of that central incisor. So I'll just go over that once more. Move it around until it finds itself again. There we go. Okay, so that's picked up that last bit of detail. Now we'll do the uppers. Again, work your way around. Occlusal surface onto the lingual surface. You just hold it at a 45-degree angle there. Work your way around. Over onto the buccal surface. So it's a little bit technique sensitive. And then onto the incisal edges of the upper again. So you're just rolling it over those incisal edges. So if we have a quick look now, that's good detail on these anterior teeth. It's lacking a bit there palatally, so let's just quickly scan that again. Move it around till it captures that. And again on that occlusal surface, those molars. But again, it could just be a little bit of saliva, or we just haven't quite got the angle right there. So if it's saliva, just a little puff of air, just get rid of that. Okay. Let's have a quick look at this. So the great thing, it's a touch screen, so you can move it around. It also has a pad on here, so you can just move you can set it so you can just it's a touch pad on here, so you're not actually having to touch the screen at all. The final thing, we need to work out how the teeth come together. So if you just open there for me and bite together now. So you can see there in that bottom left corner, we just wave it over the bite, and when it has enough detail, it'll match it onto the teeth itself. Bite together again, and we'll do the same on this side. Okay, now we've got the bite there now. So we can still break it down, we can look, check we're happy with the detail, and then the computer will process this. It'll take about 5 minutes to do that, and then send, boom, done. How cool is that? There's no having to package the impressions, no having to get UPS to collect them. This 3D, I've known the 3D ClinCheck come back the same day, at very least the next day. So if you've got patients that are only in town for a week, you can do the assessment, they can view the images all in the same week. This is a fantastic bit of kit. Unfortunately, I work between 4 practices and I've only got that in this one practice, but I'm working on that. I'm having to bully my managers into getting me more of these machines, because patients love them. You always get the odd patient who has a particularly bad gag reflex. Have you had impressions taken before for anything?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Right,
This
so I mean, how much easier is that?
Easier.
So yeah, it's so the way forward, and also it's more accurate as well. I've even noticed that. I've noticed the difference. I've been using it long enough now. I can see the difference in terms of the fit. When the aligners come back, they're noticeably better fit. And I didn't believe it. I thought it'd be about a bit of a gimmick. I put off getting one of these machines for a while, partly because I thought, well, if I can't have it in every practice, what's the point in having it at all? But now I'm completely sold on it. So you can see why I was quite keen just to show you this. And for those that are interested, this is something we can go into a bit more detail with later on in the series.